Oh, come on, dude. Is it? Hmm. Jazz Ryan. Is that you, Jazz? Are you Jazz Ryan? Thank you for being my first ever stream viewer. You're the best. Oh, hi, Jazz. Man, you ever play Fire Emblem before? And also, is Jazz your first name? I don't know if I've ever asked you that. That's a clean first name. Yeah, man, let me know if you've ever watched Fire Emblem. I'll kind of talk over what this is, this game. This is a ROM hack by a YouTuber named Mangs. One of the best Fire Emblem games ever created. I am currently doing... Okay, so you know, great. I'm currently doing a what's called an Ironman. So basically, if any units die, you automatically have to restart the entire game. No, if you get a game over, you have to restart. If any units die, they go on the little chat poster right here. So you can see this character portrait. That's a character named Garum that I accidentally killed. Whoops. But yeah, this is basically Fire Emblem games, but significantly nice. Significantly more difficult than Fire Emblem games. I just need to check my items real quick. See what I got going on with everyone. My nose itches too. I just want you to know. Bum, 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 bum. Thank you for being here, Jazz. I appreciate you. Yeah, I've played this. So this game came out about a year ago. It's kind of an old game at this point. And this is actually for this specific Iron Man. This is my third time playing through. I keep getting absolutely demolished by this game. I'm not doing very well. Last time I lost to a preventable but unfortunate crit, man. Preventable but unfortunate crit. Yo, what's up, Sack Phase? This is just chapter 4, actually. Uh, have you played this game or watched that other guy that I sent you the video of? Watched him play it all, that you're familiar with it? Yeah, so you're familiar with the game at least. Let me go over it. So the story, I don't care about the story. I'm just here to play through as much as the game is humanly possible, basically as fast as possible, because this is a 32 chapter game. And basically every chapter legitimately takes upwards of an hour or more to play. It's pretty difficult, to be honest. I like I said, I'm currently in like my third playthrough, mostly due to just player error, but it's the game we play, right? I'm getting better every single time. But maybe to give some context to you and then to Jazz and the other two people that are watching this. Basically, each character has their own ability. In this case, this is Estelle, who's a light mage. Here are all the stats and everything, but she has an ability called Dazzle, which means on my turn, if she attacks, the opponent cannot counterattack. So a pretty powerful ability. And then they also show, yeah, Hardcore Ironman, yeah. They also show all the growth rates. So typically Fire Emblem games do not show the growth rates for units, but in a lot of ROM hacks they do. So in this case, her growth rates are also pretty insane, specifically for her magic and speed. Resistance is also really good too. And so that kind of just gives a little bit of background to some of the characters. Now, because this game is so long, you start with like some characters that are insane. In this case, you have like Samuel, who has these absolutely stellar stats, pretty awful growths though, but he actually becomes evil. So I think it's around chapter 8, he leaves you, but if I'm able to get him to have a B support with this character right here, you fight this guy later on down the road, and if they get the B support, right now they have C, he actually becomes weaker as a result. And then if this character, Jaka, gets an A support with Bodymon, Jaka gets an additional skill on top of this loyalty skill that he has with Bodymon. So I struggle a lot. And this character, I could go through the characters. I'll do that after this map. But she's one of the better characters, kind of. Vision Quest. Yeah, it's very similar to Vision Quest. I've never played it, but pretty similar. But she turns every weapon into a brave weapon. So basically, if I go right here, she at least will always double, meaning she has the highest damage output. Basically, of anyone. If I put her here, she's able to hit 4 times. So she just turns everything into a brave weapon. This character gives -2 damage for male allies, and they have their own special abilities. So that's kind of what I'm balancing right now, is how I want my game to be and whatnot. I do have one dead character, his name's Garum, he's pretty good, and I accidentally killed him. I clicked buttons too. I did some button mashing way too fast and murdered him as a result. Yeah, no, these characters are really good. So right here's the main character, Bodymon. He starts at level 1 hero, but, you know, spoiler alert, he does die later in the game, like a force death, and he gains +1 damage for every time move, so he can gain up to 6 damage on any attack. He has this weapon that has unlimited uses called the Dawn Caller that also gives him back 30% of HP at the end of every turn, is 1-2 range, and only he can use it. And then, again, this is chapter 4, and he already has access to Brave Axe, for example. So, yeah. Well, yeah, sorry about the spoilers, brother. This game's been out for over a year. It's your fault. Well, you would have found out if you watch this, because actually, I do want to get... No, so that's what it is. This game, the guy who made this game, his name's Mangs, right? He took a significant amount of inspiration from Fire Emblem 4. And I'm actually surprised that you know about Fire Emblem 4, because honestly, not a lot of people know about that. So, that's pretty cool. No, he took a ton of inspiration from Fire Emblem 4 specifically. It's one of his all-time favorite games. Yeah, yes. Hey, Noreen guy, what's up? Thanks for all the help. Actually, because of you, I'm glad you showed up. Thank you very much. I do plan to make this an entire recruit run. So I had all my recruits promoted last run, and then in chapter 11, I actually lost Bodymon to a crit to Gustav. It was really unfortunate. No children unit in this game, and maybe Noreen guy can help give some information. I believe he did a ton in terms of actually developing this game. Next game, and a potential Andaron Saga 2, to my understanding, the creator Mangs, he wants there to be children unit. Whatever that looks like and how it's implemented, good luck. That sounds really tough, to be honest. But yeah. And actually, I gotta get the antitoxin, I think. I don't think I grabbed that out of here. Yeah, Sack Phase, if you want to, I can send you the Discord again. They got like 20,000 people in there. It's actually pretty impressive. I think I want to move Victoria here first, and she... Oh, you're a beta tester? Okay, I thought you actually helped develop the games. What's up, Eddie Kent? Are you from... Which Discord are you from? This game's called Andaron Saga. This is a Fire Emblem hack, but not a Fire Emblem game. This is a hack of... Basically, Fire Emblem 8 is pretty much what everyone uses. I'm gonna use... I do want to use Sam to try to get to that house as fast as possible. I think I actually need him to just go ahead and knock out one of these units right here. This guy's insane. Oh, from Tubbies. How'd you get this link? What's up, brother? I don't write... Oh, Eddie! Oh, Eddie! How did you find this? Oh, are you subscribed to my YouTube channel, actually? Bro, what's going on? I hadn't heard from you in forever. Yeah, this is a, I need to start actually playing, huh? It's just good to hear from you in such a long time. This is a hack of Fire Emblem. If you want to, message me on Discord, and I'll send you the link to the Discord server where you can download this game. So, but I do need to make a play. I am getting tired of not making a play. I will go ahead... That's good. Bro, Eddie, you still playing Hero Beat? Fucking lame ass shit. It's okay, I don't blame you. I do, actually. So we'll go here, grab the B support, and I think I can still attack after I support. Oh, nice. That worked out pretty well. Now this magic user, I don't think I can actually get Sam to go up that high, unfortunately. No. So bow units in this game are actually insane. Steel bows hit insanely hard. Dude, I'm glad to hear it. Dude, I'm glad to hear. Do you even still play Yu-Gi-Oh? I hope you do. I know Brett ended up moving to LA. So yeah, sorry. Yeah, so this guy Bodymon has a forced death in the game, but see, 10 damage on Sam is actually insane. Yeah, he has a forced death, but if you get the A support between him and Jaka gets, oh, I forget the skill. It's like Adept or something. It's an incredibly powerful skill. Now this is kind of a tough spot over here. All these enemies move, unfortunately, but this guy's a stealable Speedwing, so I need to go get that. I wish I had another. You know what I can do? Let's just do this. Yeah. And then actually, Noringa, you'd be interested. Ooh, that was actually a really well timed crit. You might be interested to see this. My Thea has had 100% strength growths. So for anyone watching, Thea is typically considered one of the worst characters in the game. She only has a 35% strength growth, and her HP is atrocious. Anything under like 40 to 50 HP is almost unusable. She's had 100% strength growth every single level. So I figured once she hits 10 strength, she's made her way onto my team as far as I'm concerned. Now, I think I actually just want to go ahead and... I just kind of want to go ahead and move her here, see if I can draw that guy in. Equip her with the Iron Sword. I will actually give her a Dark Hymn too. I need to get Lillian over to this side to heal her up. And then, yeah, Eddie, go ahead and do that, and I'll send you the link. Because this hack is without a doubt, the most fun I've had playing a Fire Emblem game in years. Go ahead and heal up. And so, every chapter also has like secret objectives that you can hit. Yeah, I'll send it to you again right after I get off here. That's a bit unfortunate. Every chapter has secret objectives you can hit. This chapter is to get someone into that corner house before turn... I think it's turn 4 or something. And then Noringa, I did actually go ahead and... I tried to use Natalie as a thief last time I played. Bro, she was awful. She was actually terrible. It was not a good time. So I think this time I'm going to use her. I want this to be a recruit run. I'm going to try to get her to a either the Lance Hero or a Sentinel, because they're both pretty cool and unique classes. But who else do I want to use? I'm going to do that. Elmer, I'm going to make a War Monk. And then... Elmer, I plan to make a War Monk. Who else is there? Christina. I don't know what I want to do with Christina, but I want to use Christina to get the A support with Samuel. I usually get the Theodore A support, but dude, Theodore's awful. So maybe as an assassin she might be good. I can't deny that, but as a... I need to get some more units over to this side. As a thief or whatever... She was atrocious. It was so bad. And I'm guessing it's because of her dodge. Her dodge is incredible. Yeah, she good. Not Sentinel. Is it a Sentinel? No, not Sentinel. You're right. What is it? It's the other class that is like the Lance, the Halberdier. There we go. Jaka. So actually in this game there's no class trees, promotion trees. Every single thing is... Let me go ahead and actually turn on the animations. Everything is specifically, what is it? Pre-made promotions in this game. However, this, I guess, prequel to this game, it's called Rebellion Saga. That game does have promotion trees. In fact, they have 3 promotions that each character gets, which is insane. That is absolutely insane. And I would go so far to believe that they're probably going to keep They're probably going to keep promotion trees moving forward just because it was pretty popular. Yeah, the trainees. Each trainee has like 3 different promotion options, and then once you go from there, you can like kind of choose their paths. The actual combat animations are nice, and then the story. It's really just, it's kind of the same as like Sacred Stones, except honestly it's a lot more clean. The character design in this game is incredible, the music is really good, and they have a few, I don't know what you call it, but there's like inserted cut images, I suppose. I don't really know how to describe it. So this is, it's kind of an awkward spot. And these guys hit crazy hard. Look, this is, yeah, no, this game entirely worth it. Even because I know you play a lot more casually, even on normal mode. The story, very, very good. I'm a big fan of the story. Although I've only made it to chapter 16, I think is the furthest I ever made it, about a year ago. So I do want to get a lot of Jaka training in. I think you need to come this way. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna do this. Let's go use Byakuya to take out this antitoxin. And then also, even beyond just like the gameplay, there are just so many secrets in the game. Whoops, knocked over mic. There are so many secrets in this game, as in like hidden things. So for example, if you visit this house, I think they just give you like a hand axe or something. But the people inside of this house they're sick. If you take an antitoxin that you get in a hidden house earlier in the game, like chapter 2, if I take this toxin into here, they give me a special weapon that is, it's called a Holy Axe, that has triple might against all enemy magical units for like the next 3 chapters. The way they built this game is, honestly, it's brilliant. It is, it's a lot of fun. Let's go. So I think I want to keep Jaka away from enemies at the exact moment. So I'm going to take out a javelin and go ahead and, yeah. Oh, look at that. A crit. So look at that. An early crit. Tough. That's a tough level up. And Jaka's had some pretty good resistance level up too. So Jaka's resistance growth is 25%. I think he starts with 3. So even getting like 2 resistance in the few chapters I've had him is pretty impressive. Pretty darn impressive. Yeah, let me know if you guys can't hear the music either. I don't actually watch my own videos or test anything, so I have no idea if it's too low, not loud enough, or whatever. And Fred's insane. Look at these Fred growths. They don't really make sense. He's like the Kingdra of this game, where Kingdra has 90 base stat across the board or something like that. It's kind of what Fred is. He can end up being the absolute best unit in your army, or being atrocious. There's really no in between. Let's go ahead. I do need to heal up Coulter, so Coulter is going to be important. I like this. And then I like getting this Thea knockout. And see if I can't move. Does he have enough room? I think he does. Let's see. Yep, he does. Yep, so he doubles. I think what I want to do... Huh. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is actually just... We'll dance for Lillinette. We don't need to see this. Dance for Lillinette. That lets me move... Coulter... here. Oh, she can't get over it. What? Oh, this forest tile. That's annoying. It's not a big deal, but that was a little annoying for sure. Let's go ahead and turn off the animations actually for her. We don't need dancing animations. Nope. Nope. Now, let's see. So Fred will take 5 here. He'll go down to 23. This guy has 17. 23. 17 minus 13 is 4, down to 13. This is another 17. He might not be... He might die, actually, if I move him there. I actually don't... Let's move... Is Thea gonna die now? Did I just kill Thea? I might have just killed Thea, actually. Let's see, can Fred rescue her? He can rescue her, but I don't think... He can't rescue and heal. Thea might die. That'd be unfortunate. Let's see. 8. So that's 10. You have 17? 17... 17 minus 6 is 11. Ooh, I think Thea's gonna die. I just talked up. I just bragged about how good she is, and she just might die. But if I move Fred here, I think I might. Yeah, if I move Fred here and give him a concoction and a short lance. So if I give him the short lance, he can't respond to anyone, which means he won't get attacked by hopefully too many units. This should work out. Might need to get a lucky miss. Might need to get a lucky miss here. Yo, Sackphase, did you never... Let's see, did you never play, like, the GBA games? Well, no, you did. It's crazy. I didn't expect you to actually have played the... Oh, that was a really good miss. I didn't expect you to have played Fire Emblem 4. Not a lot of people do that. That's pretty cool. Okay, no one needs to watch the green units. We're gonna speed through this as fast as possible. Although there is Theodore. I'll show him. He ends up joining our team next chapter. He's okay. He's not terrible. He gets some really good items. But his growths are awful. So even though he looks really good from the start, his growths kind of suck the life out of him. Right, so we get the Holy Axe. This will be good for next chapter, I believe, is what we need that for. Wow, really good Bjarki level up. Bjarki has a really insane skill called Sturdy. So whenever the foes attack him, he basically just goes, he goes crazy. His defense goes way up. Let's go ahead. Oh, come on, do I really have to use a Silver Lance for this? I guess so, it's okay. Another Jaga crit. This Bodyman B support is actually, it's going in pretty hard. So, to do this chapter... Yeah, we'll just do this. Okay, I think... Where is he? So this is the unit that I can steal from. I think I might be able to steal from him this turn with a dance. But we'll use Thea to Moonblade this guy out of existence. Yeah, no, the pacing of this game, it's odd. It works, but it's very odd. Yeah, chapter 2 is when he picks it up. And you can deny it. And even if you deny it, you still end up getting a character who is debatably the best character in the game. Yeah, this game, the pacing does work. Honestly, it's strange. It is honestly very strange. I think I might be able to get Coulter up here to this guy. If I can do that, I might be able to use to steal and then Fred to rescue him. Is kind of what I'm thinking. So let's go ahead. That's annoying. Let's go ahead and get the Victoria knockout. And then Fred might be in a bad spot. Fred's actually exactly where I need him to not be. That's amazing how that works out. So you have an Axe Reaver. I think what I'll do here is actually I'm gonna block this guy off. Show him come here. I'm gonna pick up Natalie. No, Norin guy. I've not even tried Rebellion Saga. I've watched a tiny little bit of Mang's and what's that other guy? Oh my gosh, I forget. He's really good at editing, and I can't think of his name to save my life. I've watched a little bit of Mang's, Donlot, and I forget the other guy's name. Watched their playthroughs of it, but no, I personally have not played it yet. I was hoping to play that after I play this game. And then playing it on your phone. That's pretty cool. Hey, but thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you enjoy it. Davis, yes, that's right. I just subscribed to Davis like a few days ago, honestly. I haven't watched too much of his stuff, but yeah, he's the one. I've been watching a few of his plays, if you will. I would like to buy a Thunder. I don't think I need any of this right now. The restore, I don't think I actually need to restore till, was that like chapter 15 on the boat? I have enough heals. Let's just move close. Yeah, no, Davis, his content is absolutely incredible. As you can tell, I am not a computer guy. I don't make money from this. I don't plan to make money. I'm not putting a lot of time or effort into like making this the grand project. He's one of the beta testers too. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really into the community like that. I don't really know anyone. But no, his content, incredible. Because I'm pretty sure he actually does like video editing for a living. I think I heard him say something like that. So his content is so well put together. He's well spoken. He does. That really hit. That's annoying. Oh, don't quad. Oh my gosh. I didn't think she would quad with a short sword, and I didn't think it would do that much damage. Oh, we got the strength, defense, resistance, and HP, though. We lost Speed Wings, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, no. Davis G makes possibly the best looking content from what I've seen. But yeah, I think outside of those three, and Speed Wings, is it Speed Wings is here? I watch him. Outside of those four, actually, I'm not sure I really watch too many Fire Emblem YouTubers, which is crazy because I really enjoy Fire Emblem. And Imported Cheese. If you've never heard of Imported Cheese, he is a Japanese YouTuber. He's like mixed Egyptian Japanese. But he does a lot of Pokemon and Fire Emblem content as well. Highly recommend him. He's very fun to watch. He's just a funny guy. Yeah, it is. Especially when streams are taking like 2 to 3 hours each. Except Imported Cheese, he does like 7 or 8 hour streams. His streams are insane. Let's see, I'm pretty far behind the curve actually. So, pretty far behind the curve for some of these spawns. So we did get the secret event. That's pretty awesome. Ooh, what time's that? I'll have to hop in there. So Donmod actually helped me out and told me where to get the Andaron Saga portraits. I had no idea where to pick those out, but yeah, if you tell me what time, I'll make sure to stop by. Is he still doing his Shadow Dragon, or is he on a? He didn't finish his. He didn't finish the RS stream, I think. Is that the third crit in a row with Jaka? Oh, 9 hours from now? Oh, I will be asleep, but XCOM. I've never played XCOM. I am pretty far behind where I need to be over here, to be honest. I need to start by armor slaying. Oh, I don't have the armor slayer? Who has the armor slayer? Oh, does Sam... That's a mistake. That's fine. Perfect strength level ups and defense and resistance and HP. What is this? Dodge 2. I don't know what that is. I think I want to heal this. Yeah, I've heard really good things. I know I've had friends who play XCOM. That's is that like Dota or something like that? I've had a lot of friends do like a lot of the Dota and XCOM type stuff, but I'm just unfamiliar with it. I don't think this guy moves. Yeah, he's stationary. That barrel's actually really annoying right now. Let's just go for it. Real nice. Yeah, anyone that ever says Victoria's not good is crazy. Insane. Victoria's crazy good. Probably could have moved Natalie up, actually. Mario and rabbits. No, I'm not familiar with whatever that is. Yeah, I don't actually play a whole lot of video games, so I'm currently a full-time student in university, and I have a family, so it's probably too much time into video games, especially when I start playing this game a lot, but I honestly don't play a lot of video games. I'd like to get a point in life where I can play more video games. I need to plug in my laptop. Okay, Ilonda. Okay, there we go. I think Ilonda spawns this chapter, right? Yeah. Now this is weird. How can I get... Oh, it's Fire Emblem with guns. Is that the one that Mangs plays with... What does he play? No, that's Advance Wars. Yeah, I've never heard of that then. Okay, I think this is just free experience for Victoria. Yeah, you know what? I'll definitely tune in. I'll stop by, see what's going on. If I'm awake. If it's 9 hours from now, I'm not going to be awake. But if he streams long enough, I'd like to check it out. So I've actually never watched any of Mang's content except for Fire Emblem stuff. No. I love Golden Sun, so I did watch his Golden Sun playthrough. And I do wish he would pick that back up. Thea's insane. Thea's popping off. I do need to heal up Fred. Let's put Fred here. Now, I think it's probably best to put Sham in this barrel. He doesn't reach it. That's fine. Yeah, Fire Emblem guns, that's pretty cool. Oh, dude, I'm a huge Golden Sun lover, so it's comforting to know that there's other really big Golden Sun lovers out there too. I think that game's probably like the epitome of my childhood, honestly, as it is for most people. See if I can't get this talk conversation in, and then I think I kind of just want to move you right here. I might go ahead and pop a concoction. Let's equip Javelin. There we go. Oh, I thought they would attack. I know that they're programmed to be like go destroy the house, but I thought they would still attack if the house was in the way. That's a little annoying. It's definitely a little frustrating. But it might be a chance to get Natalie some experience if I can dance for her and get her up there. That really hit. I'll tell you what, the maps I've been playing for the past few days I've been playing, past week or so, I've been getting hit by such low percentage hits. It's been actually astounding how many low percentage hits I've taken. Beautiful. Not even a level up. He will get that level up soon, though. Yo, and I'm also glad that you mentioned something about Sam. Oh my gosh. Sam, you need to, like, weaken him? Or strengthen him in this playthrough to weaken him when he's your enemy. Him, and especially Beatrice, they are nasty. Sam smoked me. I had a level 19% hit. What's happening? I had a level 20 promoted Barrett. Excuse me. Who actually got doubled by him. Got doubled by Sam with the Rose Thorn. And her hit rate... Oh, no. Why? Why would you do that? What? Why would you do that? Oh my gosh. Jeez. Her hit rate on Sam ended up being... It was like sub 60%. I think the only reason I happened to beat him in that chapter was because I hit like a 57% hit or just something... One of the worst possible hit rates. Oh gosh, Natalie's so bad. Natalie's terrible, but I actually did like her when I used her. I'm going to turn off the animations. I saw that. Unfortunately, in that chapter, it was like the chapter before it, I made some mistakes with Lillinette, and I accidentally ended a turn too soon, and she died. And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3. You can't even make it up there. Yeah, she died. And then, what happened after that? Theodore died to, I think it was Alexander. Actually, I did everything that you could have done wrong that chapter, I just did wrong, so. I think I can get Theodore, or Thea some levels here. Yeah, so I do want to use... That's annoying. That's good. I want to use Christina, actually. Get her that A support. And then get her, like, the Sam A support. And then use Sam. Or use her to attack Sam. I think that's my general current plan. Assuming I make that. Is this guy on a force tile? He is. Oh, well, that's rude. Might as well get some experience here. And what is that? Next turn, I guess, I'll finish off the map. That's a pretty good level up. Wow, if they could just not suicide into Theodore, that would be so cool. Come on, man. I'm actually surprised he just did damage. That was some pretty good damage, honestly. Oh, Theodore. No. No. What are you... I hate green units. Green units are just straight up the worst units in the game. Can Fred make it down there? Fred might be able to make that. Doesn't kill. I don't think it matters because I'm probably going to be finishing this chapter this turn. Yeah, I think I beat it this turn. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see if I can get a Jaka kill. Actually, Jaka does really well. But actually, maybe a Sam kill. I might want Sam to kill here to get that Sam experience. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, okay. I'll put the experience on Jaka. Who's actually getting a lot of levels really fast. Okay, so let's get the Shom knockout. Shom doesn't even knock him out. Are you kidding me? Okay, there we go. Let's get the Shom knockout and then probably the experience with the short lance. Gosh. Shom is so disappointing. I really expected him. There's been like playthroughs where he's overwhelmingly good. And then I would say the majority, these hit rates, the majority of the playthroughs though, he's just like awful. Absolutely awful. All right. Another Jaka resistance level up. This is incredible. This is incredible. Norient guy, I don't know what influence you have over development of game, but if you could possibly recommend taking out stuff like Chapter 5. Oh, did I accidentally send her away? Did she do that? Does she go automatically? Does she? Oh, that's actually annoying. That's actually really annoying. You want a grape though? If you could recommend not doing like Chapter 5 stuff again, I understand it might be cool for like story reasons. Chapter 5 sucks. It's gotta be one of the worst chapters I've played in a long time in Fire Emblem. It's The reason I hate restarting Ironmans is specifically knowing that I have to go through Chapter 5 again. Alright, let's continue on to Chapter 5. What time is it? Ooh, it's almost getting close to midnight. I might just do Chapter 5. See if I can just finish it real quick. I think I really only need Dawncaller. I'll just pick up the rest of the stuff and fight. Oh, really? Like, it's still going to be here, but it's just going to be something a little different. That's honestly good to know. If I had to guess, I don't know if you guys are allowed to talk about it out loud, but I'm sure it has to do with, like, enemy reinforcements. I think some of the enemy reinforcements I've seen, a 32% hit. Specifically, the boat chapter 15, I think it was. Or is that chapter 15? The chapter where you recruit Helga. And then the chapter right before when you recruit Helga. Because in that chapter, the green unit, I forget his name, but he can just randomly die before you ever get your units far enough north to get, like, save him. And then you just lose. And that was a terrible experience. So it'd be cool to see, I don't know, I guess something related to that. That's fair. That's fair. Don't care. I can't believe that he just got hit by literally every single attack. That was kind of unfortunate, actually. Actually, you can't do anything to this guy, can you? So I think I need... Do you knock him out? You do knock him out. But Ilanda can't hit him, which kind of sucks. We'll go... That's fine. Let's just go... Wait here. I think it's always the second set of stairs where you get the holy symbol. First is always Silverblade, then the holy symbol. I don't need that. That'll be incredible in Victoria. I'm in the dev team of Andaron Saga. That's pretty cool. Yeah, whoever it is, where'd all these items come from? Did I just... Have I really defeated that many units? Thank you to everyone who's putting in the work to be, like, responsive to, I guess, whether people are actually enjoying, like, certain chapters and things like that. It's actually really awesome that you guys are doing that. It really makes this feel like a, I don't need to eliminate, I want to save that eliminate. It really makes this feel like something that is for the players, which I'm sure that's what it was, but, you know, sometimes stuff just doesn't work out that way. So it's very awesome that's actually how it's working out, that you guys, and I forget the guy with the Ferdinand picture on the Discord group. I don't know who he is, but how everyone's so extremely responsive to changes and things. It's very awesome. So, hey, thank you to all you guys. These things are kind of nasty. These, like, skull creatures, whatever they are. Terrors. Nightmares, yeah. I think... There's stairs there. So actually, I don't need to go to the left. I don't really plan on it. I just want to get this chapter over with, honestly. Ferdinand. He's the ancestor. I don't know what that means, but I think it's the guy in the actual... Is he bottom one about to die right now? After he gets hit by literally every attack? No, the guy in the Discord who I think has a Ferdinand picture, profile picture, that posts all the updates for the game. That's who I was referring to. Let's do this. It's pretty good. Let's shine back. And I actually want to... Ooh, I want to use that, but... Nah, he'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and use this concoction. Oh, the longbow. Well, oh, I forgot about that. Anda's about to die. What's going on? But she can't hit either of these units. That's so frustrating. Actually, let's do this. The one's the ancestor. I don't know what you mean by ancestor, but thank you for everything you guys have done either way. I guess, wow, that was unfortunate. I forgot all about that longbow. Okay, that's fine though. Oh, are you, second command over in the Discord like a mod? Oh, what is this? Enable Siri shortcut? No, don't ask again. Actually, I bet that's very useful if I had to guess. Oh, that doesn't kill. That's annoying. We can steal sword though. And then, ooh, chest key. That will be good to pick up the divine tome. Does she survive? Are their attacks physical? No, I think that their attacks are magical. So I actually want to go here and trade the Dawn Caller back onto you. And actually, I'm going to trade chest key for the concoction. And I'm going to go use her to open up the... Go get that divine tome. Okay, skip through this enemy turn. Jeez. Okay, so Bodymon will come here, knock you out, and then also probably knock that guy out. And you will come up here and pick up the holy symbol. Yeah. Hand axe, that's cool, but I don't need another one. And I gotta get the secret event with Bodymon too, to get his growth in. Put him right here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I put him at the bottom of the stairs. We'll send back. I don't need the Illuminate anymore right now. Nice. I actually enjoy that Zach just showed up just to get kills. That is absolutely appreciated, more than he will ever know. Okay, get your +3, +3. Oh, and 50 experience. I forgot all about that. That's pretty nice. You could probably use some more resistance eventually, too. Okay. Yeah, it's getting pretty late for me, so for the few of you left watching, I might actually just call it a night after this chapter. But this has been a fun time streaming for the first time. Thank you for everyone who showed up. This game's much more enjoyable when you're talking to people instead of just playing by yourself and talking to an empty room. Oh, you reach Ilanda. That's annoying. And goodbye, Zach. Do you really don't make it into the tree? Man. Okay, let's go ahead and go this way. Pop an elixir. And pick up that divine tome. Well, I might have to wait till the turn that Bodymon gets the kill, too. Finally knocked that guy out, jeez. Chest key, this might be good for chapter... I think it's chapter 8, where you have to fight Gustav, or chapter 11 or something, I forget. There you go. Wow, look at all those enemies. My gosh. That's a lot. Gustav is 11. Okay. Noreen guy, how many times have you actually played this game? You've probably played this game more than 99% of people, haven't you? And also, for Andaron Saga, are you the guy who is the, like the one who reached chapter 90 or something like that? Or turned 90 on the Rebellion Saga final chapter 11 thing? Was that you? That stuff was... Whoever came up with those ideas for that type of stuff, that is awesome. I think one of the things I personally love most about this game, and just from watching Rebellion Saga, was 17 or 18 times. That's still a lot. The things I've loved the most about these two games are the, how do I put it? The, like, wealth, the amount of options that it's not, every chapter isn't just a defeat boss or route enemy, which seems to be pretty typical among basically every single Fire Emblem game. To have these games be basically anything other than that is actually really cool. And it... Oh no, I didn't submit a run chapter 11. Oh, I thought it was you. But it's just really cool to have this huge range of options that really forces you to use a lot of your members. I know that's kind of what Mangs and a lot of the dev team were going for, was they don't want it to turn into like an Awakening or Fates run where you just have, you know, your one boss unit who's just better than everyone and you can just like NOS tank through the whole game. So I really do appreciate this actual effort to develop a game that encourages you to use absolutely everyone, to the point that if you don't use them, you're probably not beating the game. It's very awesome. There's a kill. That should be fine. And the character designs too. I'm extremely biased in video games where I don't really care about how good or bad a character is. I only use them based on how much I enjoy their physical appearance. And I think, for the most part, is there anyone in this game that I just don't like looking at? I said I've only gotten to about chapter 16. I've never played past chapter 16, but I can't think of anyone that I'm just like, oh, I hate you seeing this character. I can't think of anyone like that. I might have to look after this. Shom. I hate Shom, actually. Shom's artwork is kind of... Shom's design is kind of dopey. But Shay being just straight up the best character in the game, debatably. I'm always a big Shay fan, and getting her in the Shom A support, and then giving her the that +5 magic. She's too good. She's too good. Let's go ahead and finish this chapter. Wait, what? Oh, does he actually have to be... He has to be holding the symbol. That's a little annoying. I never knew that. Yeah, Shay's insane. I think one of the things I actually... So, I still got the objective. I think it's, what, 25 chapters? Runa is probably, at least in the early game, she's in my top 3 favorite characters or so. I'm just a huge fan of bow users, which is pretty strange because no one likes bow users, and I understand, I get it. But her ability, when I found out that she had this like really cool, you know, she has like boots as her ability, and with a B support, she gets access to anima magic, and then seeing her growths, I think in about my second or third playthrough of the game, I quickly like just was like, wow, Runa is one of the better characters in the game. Like, I've never had a bad experience with Runa except having low HP. One thing that I would ask is that if Runa does show up in Andaron Saga 2, if you can put in the good word, that instead of promoting her to a sniper, her natural promotion should absolutely be like adventurer or something, and then she should retain her +2 movement and get the skill that adventurers have. What is it that allows them to move through terrain without losing movement or something like that? I think that on top of still getting access, having bows, access to magic, and getting staves would take Runa up to like Callum territory. Oh yeah, bows are insane in this game. I think it was last chapter, was it last chapter? No, it's like the first chapter of the game where Bodymon takes like 12 points of damage per hit from the steel bow users who spawn in the south. It's insane. It's absolutely insane what some of these characters are capable of doing. Now, I don't want to use Chum. Actually, I don't really plan on using any of these characters, so I think I just take Coulter because he can open up boxes. I do plan on using everyone else here except for Coulter. He's gonna eventually just get benched. Thea, like I said, Thea has actually had 100% strength level up, so I'm still gonna keep using Thea. Bjarki actually has... I should take Bjarki over Coulter. So he actually does have the Holy Axe, and I usually use Barret, but I don't know, I'm kind of bored of Barret. I don't like characters that are just locked to one unit. I know Fred is locked, but, like, listen. Lances are the best weapon type in the game. Victoria's locked, but she has the highest damage output of anyone. She can randomly drop 20 times 4, like 80 damage on just enemies. There it is. Being axe locked is kind of boring. I don't know if I really want to deal with that. And then there's Thea. I think I'm going to have Thea talk to the weird mage and get her magic up to like 20, and then give her flame swords and all types of stuff if she doesn't die. But that is, I'll worry about any of the items and character selection next time. For everyone that showed up, thank you very much. Like I said, this is my first time streaming, and it is much nicer to even talk to one person while playing this game than it is to just speak into an empty room. This was a lot more enjoyable than just recording and posting. But I'll talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful day, and goodbye. How do I stop this? I've never done this before. I don't know how.